But guys, Mara, it's gents. No Cape Verde. No, Cabo Verde, whatever they pronounce it. They're not here. They're not here this tournament. Oh, no more baddies now. Shit. I'll have to go to Cape Verde myself now.
Hello and welcome to the channel if it's your first time stopping by, and welcome back to all the friends of the capital. Please ensure that you do click the subscribe button to support this channel. Let's talk about the AFCON 2025 in Morocco, groups of death. If there are any, some are saying different perspectives. We're gonna look at that, and the most hilarious part was that people were saying, but where's Ghana? Where's Ghana in these groups? We're gonna look at those the groups that came out of the draw, and then also look at how much will it cost South Africans to travel to Morocco this December. Let's take a look at also what Petrus Matipe was able to secure another sponsor, or is it an extension of that sponsorship for AFCON? We're gonna break down all of these things as well, but just take our minds off all of this that is happening around Africa, the wars, the deportations, the conflict, all of those things. Let's just enjoy what brings us together, that is sports, music and entertainment. Let's take a look.
Guys, we're winning AFCON, Mara. Look who we drew in Group B. First team, Egypt. Hey, North Africa. And please, can they stop surrounding the ref when there's one foul? FIFA needs to do something about it. And Motsepe, please look into that. They need to stop that. So yeah, Egypt, my prediction, I think we beat Egypt like 2-1, but they will get a penalty. Like I say, they surround the ref for everything. So Egypt will be awarded a weird penalty, but we should scrape a win 2-1. Angola worries me. I think Angola will draw. If we draw, we might even lose to Angola. I hope we don't lose, but I'll go with the draw. We draw to Angola 1-1. That gives us 4 points. Zimbabwe, these Mara are our next door neighbors, Mara. And they know us well. And they know us actually too well, because most of them are with us. That's how good they know us. They are one with us. But I think on the day we should beat Zimbabwe. We should beat Zimbabwe. We're my 3-1. Yeah, Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe we're beating. Yeah, easy. I'm not even doubting. So I think we qualify to the knockout stage with 7 points. Yeah, it's a good group. I trust in Mamelodi Sundowns to get us one like Mamelodi. Bafana to get us through to the knockout stage.
Alright, so we'll take a look at the rest of the commentary later on in this video. Now, in January, CAF went ahead and had the 2025 African Cup of Nations draw, and that was also held in Morocco. So there, the top 24 teams that made it in the qualifiers then were divided into 6 groups. So in each of those groups, there are 4 teams, right? And then after that, so they will play their round of play, and then they will get the top 2 from each group will go into the next round, and then the next 4 teams will be selected from the top 4, top 3s. Does that make sense? But what I'm saying is, I know you know it already. I'm just saying it for the people at the back. So now, here we are as South Africa, being in a team or a group that has been dubbed the group of death. And this is why they are in a group that has Egypt, Angola, and Zimbabwe. As you know, Egypt is one of the teams that have won the AFCON the most. They hold the record right now. And as for Angola, Angola is the team that beat Ghana such that they could not qualify for AFCON. So that's the team that we are facing, these two. Obviously, we cannot downplay Zimbabwe because of the fact that they have missed the previous AFCONs, they're going to be coming in hungry as well, because the fact that they made it to AFCON shows that they are a worthy team to face. Let's not even downplay Zimbabwe. So here we are in that challenging position as South Africa. Look, people are just saying that Nigeria has the best chance of getting out of their group, that is Group C, but let's not downplay. Every team has an opportunity, as I've said, but mostly all the teams that have won the AFCON before are always the ones that are the targets in each group. As you can see, Nigeria is there with Tunisia, that has won the World Cup before, and in Group D, DRC has won the World Cup before. In Group E, which is Algeria, that has won the World Cup before, in Sudan. So there are strong teams in each group. So this thing of saying there is a group of death and what, I don't know, guys. Let me know, what are your thoughts about this group of death scenario. But let's take a look here on screen. I've got all the list of all the teams that have won this AFCON before, and will they do it again? That is the question.
December 29th, Zimbabwe versus South Africa in Morocco at the AFCON finals. It's a big one. It is going to be epic. There's so much history between the countries. There's so much going on between the countries currently. And depending on who wins, the aftermath is going to be outrageous as well. But after all is said and done, it's just one love, man. Let's just enjoy the beautiful game.
Well, let's talk Patrice Motsepe's new deal for CAF. It's not really new. It's an extension of the Totals Energy deal. They are extending it for 3 more years rather, and this is good news because they will be sponsoring 12 events, including the men's and women's games. So that is great news for CAF, you know, such a big sponsor. But let's also look at the fact that Patrice in his term has brought VAR to AFCON. It may not be the elite VAR, but it is a good step in the right direction, that it is used to help bring up the integrity of the game. Let's talk about it down below, guys. What are your thoughts on the upcoming AFCON? So now the AFCON will be taking place, as we said, in Morocco. They have such beautiful stadiums. Here are 4 of them that will be used for the games. It will be happening from the 21st of December all the way up to January.
Now listen, right, the South Africans might disagree with me. I think they've been given an incredibly difficult group that they'll still be fine in. Don't get me wrong, they'll still advance. But this is so tough for a team in pot 2 to get. First of all, they get Zimbabwe from pot 4. And we know South Africa and Zimbabwe is a little bit of a rivalry, a little bit of a derby, always a spicy, feisty game. They played each other recently in the qualifiers. So Zimbabwe and South Africa, that's a rival derby. Then they get Angola from pot 3. Angola by far the best team in pot 3. You saw what Angola done in the last AFCON. They've been unbeaten for so many months as well. And then they get Egypt in North Africa with Salah, with Marmoush. Now I think South Africa still have more than enough quality to come out of this group, but I just think they've been given such a tough draw. They deserved an easy one. But maybe I'm being a little bit too humble. Let me know what you think. When you look at teams like Tunisia and what they got, South Africa did get hard done by.
Well, Bafana are living in an era of answered dreams because they are now the team to beat in their group. But guys, let's take a look then. How do you get your visa? How do you get yourself in Morocco to watch at least one game? And let me know what your thoughts are on all of this. Please give this video a thumbs up as well.
Applying for your visa to go to Morocco as a South African is it's almost like applying for a European one. In terms of cost, I think single entry is around 400 Rand, multiple entries around 600 Rand, and I took cash with me to pay on that day, as well as wasn't sure if you could tap. So just have both ready just in case. But so you just have to go Google a Moroccan embassy visa, and then you need to book your appointment, the date and the time that you show up. You're probably going to show up with a lot of people at that time as well. You'll see on their website the form that you need to download and fill in all the information that you need to provide to them. And you will also find the document list, which will show you the different visa requirements for each one, like a business, a tourist, and so forth. And you can use that list to submit all the documents that they need, such as 3 months bank statements, your passport, your letter from your employer. Like there's a whole list. It's almost like the list of getting a Schengen visa. So you make sure you have all your documents in order. Make sure you also, your 3 months bank statements are stamped, because I didn't have mine stamped when I went, and I was running around looking for my bank and to print out the stamped version. Definitely book out your whole day, to be honest, for this.
Let me know what your sentiments are down below. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next video.